Hey Photo World, Take and TalkPics.com. I'm Rob Kruger, and this is episode 82 with our Monday message. So today I'd like to talk to you about Instagram. I'm continuing this week after week, just getting into how we can network, these little options we have, all these social media things. There's so much we can do. And yeah, I know it can be overwhelming, of course, but it's another option. You know, if you're into the Facebook thing, stick with that and try to get really diligent about how you're going to make that work. If you like Twitter and you like the way that's working for you, tagging people with the @ and, doing hashtags constantly and making sure you're keeping up on trending topics, then that can be the thing for you. But now we have Instagram to talk about. And I mean, there's a lot more to come still, but for this week, I'm talking about Instagram because I think it can be fun. We're very visual in this business or this hobby, whatever we're doing. If we're photographers, we're very visual, and just the world the way it is these days, we're very visual people. It's easy to just take it in, enjoy it, understand it, or even just pass by it, and, just move on quickly with pictures in mind. So you can have some fun, and you can also do this for your business. You kind of have to do the thing of mixing it up a little bit because, yes, we have a social life. We are normal people. We have things to do every day. We have families. We have friends. We want to have a good time. There's a real thing happen out there other than working 24/7, so you can have that in there, and it actually makes you more human if you have that in there. So put your pictures of your pets in there and your friends and hanging out, playing whatever you're doing. I don't know, just whatever it is, the day-to-day, those selfies and everything, include it, but then mix in the business stuff. Maybe you have a picture that you took out on a little trip and you just think, wow, that's a killer shot, and that's got to go in the portfolio, or maybe you're wondering if it's ready for the portfolio. Now it's going to be for your networking and getting some feedback and maybe starting to make some connections with others in your industry who would really have a good connection for you to advance in your direction of either this hobby or career or just learning about photography and the business of. So that mix allows for, a following to see a different series of posts from you. We hear it in blogging and podcasts for sure, at seminars, workshops, or in even a classroom. Content is key. Have relevant and current content, or in this case, a popular current hashtag can do very well on Instagram because people are searching those hashtags and they want to find out what's being connected to that topic. And now you can be discovered or build into a new network that way. Same thing on Twitter, but I think it's really popular for Instagram because there's a visual attachment to that. Being an active part of your Instagram community, it's important. Like I discussed for the Facebook groups and how you can be there to be an active listener and look at the different posts that people are doing there and offer proactive critiques with them and helping out with your 2 cents and understanding. And maybe you can learn alongside from other comments that are doing the same thing. And it's the same here. You can follow and favorite and just start to create a little bit of buzz about these posts that interest or inspire you, because chances are there are others waiting to be inspired by it too. And with that content we're putting out, there's no secret that with video being pretty standard in almost every DSLR now today and mirrorless systems that are coming out, that motion pictures play a pivotal role in our world. We love the still image. That's what I'm all about. But that video is just this new element for us. It's not new, but it's definitely included that we should really kind of, embrace it a little bit and take it with us. And Instagram offers that same opportunity. One, for the additional weight of developing content. And then two, this helps in cultivating connections. Instagram has really been competing with Twitter in this arena. It can only help you to have 2 spaces now where you can cash in with this video format. And back to those hashtags, these are really the basis of Instagram, of putting up a picture, tagging it like crazy just to get some people to see you and what you're doing there with it. But they're really important. They become a gateway for new followers. As a visual people, we can quickly determine if we like something and if we want to be interested and follow that continuously. And you can do the same thing when you're searching out hashtags to find people that you may want to follow because they're posting on relevant content that you're actually wanting to learn more about or hear more about or just be acquainted with. And that's what the hashtag is about. It's this understanding that we can have an instant search that's already been determined. It's like when you're typing in Google and you just start typing something out and it kind of predicts what you might be wanting to say. That's what this hashtag is. It's predicting the topics you want to be following and talking about and being connected to. At a quick glance, we can kind of see, is this something we want to share? Is this something where, when we see it, we are beating to the same drum? And when we get away from the whole networking thought of it and what Instagram is, this app and what it offers, it's actually a really incredible editing software. I mean, yeah, there's limitations, but, for a small, mind you, free platform, this app can be kind of a cool tool to set a mood of a photo or just kind of finish an image in a way you might not have contrived to begin with when you were at capture. You can mix it up a bit. These filters and these edit options, they're a tool, so try to change it up with what you're doing and how often you're doing it. Having the same look will kind of attract the same audience every time, and it could be a small audience, hit that. And if we're trying to network, with Instagram and we want to get more out there, then play with it a little bit. Then push for a larger audience, so have that diversity in the look of your images and the style, and see who you attract, see who you want to follow with the different things that they're doing too. I mean, those rare occasions where you're at like somebody face to face and you get to meet them and shake their hand, you want to find out, hey, what are your social sites? And kind of get the real connection of what they're posting on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of important because it really is our personality online and starting to shape who we are publicly. And if you can meet somebody face-to-face, then you already have a different connection. Get on following with what they're doing if you want to continue the conversation or start to exchange with them. And you can take that a step further with Instagram Direct, which is kind of a cool tool. It's kind of this little similar to Snapchat thing where you send photos and videos privately, but it's just a different format to do so. And with the whole Snapchat stuff of it's instantly deleted and maybe it's not, and we can recover that. There's no weird gray lines here. It's just you're sending it like a private message with the filters, with the hashtags, which everything you want. You can post it public. You can also send it privately. It's just a new piece to the entire app itself. So I think that's pretty neat as well. So now you have kind of a private space as well to exchange that information or keep that conversation going. In reality, the most valuable direction for growth in anything that we do, it's due to the constructive feedback. I mean, we kind of have to be ready to brace ourselves with whatever could come. And Instagram is a platform where that potential for critique is sometimes overwhelming. Think of it as paying it forward. Followers or others in the community should be sharing and educating others, just as we should all be doing. For Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, we should really be sharing back and forth and paying that education forward so we can all grow and develop together. Lastly, connect with your Facebook page. It's so easy. It's a free additional post. You just put it on Instagram. It's predetermined. It's already connected. You get it set up. It's really quick to do so. And now it's on your Facebook social site, your main page, your homepage for your personal profile, or you can connect it to a business profile, or you can connect it to a group. It's like you can really make it simple for yourself to put this out there. So now you're not limited to just being found on Instagram, and you can interconnect these different social media platforms where you can network and overlap without totally going in depth on all of them and spreading yourself too thin with what work is involved to do so. So just a little food for thought there and connecting things, and especially now that we've had 3 weeks here of talking about Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and how those can be really beneficial for networking. So you know what, Photo World, happy posting, happy networking, and of course, happy shooting.